All right.
Allergies is kicking my ass right now.
Hey, you know what it is? You right here with Unwrap with your boy Heat Detector and
Yeah.
Good King. And
Yes, sir. Yes,
we
sir.
do all the time, Good King. So I don't know,
So,
man. I don't. I feel some kind of way about letting you go first, about introducing me, and I feel some kind of way about introducing you. But I'm going first. I'm going first. God damn it!
all right.
All right, I'm gonna introduce you to my man's right now. This man is the Good King. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. He is a Martian on making beats. He is not
Strong.
just the Good King. He is the yin to the yang. He is the Big Mac
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
at
Yes, sir.
McDonald's. He is
Boom,
that
boom,
guy.
boom, boom, boom,
You know what I'm
boom,
saying?
boom, boom,
When
boom,
it
boom,
comes to
boom, 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 boom,
when it
boom,
comes to
boom.
rapping, when it comes to making beats, and it comes to DJing, he is the
That's
Good King.
crazy, Zach.
There
The
you
man
go.
said I'm the Big Mac at McDonald's. That's crazy.
He's the Big Mac that got the sauce. You hear me?
Yeah.
Over there, we got my man, 100 grand, you know what I'm saying? You know, a monster on the stove, you don't even
The
know, you
man,
know
the
what I'm
myth, the
saying?
legend.
You know what I'm saying? Great family, man. You know what I'm saying? The crew chief get you in line if you falling behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Beats
Yes,
like
sir.
beats like, man, my neck hurt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm falling by the
No doubt.
way. So that's my man, Heat Detective. And down below, we got, you know what
Y'all
I'm
know. Y'all
saying,
know.
Nino
Boom, boom,
Escobar.
boom,
You know
boom.
what I'm saying? This is the young gun, you know what I'm saying? This that one you might catch sleeping and then mess around with and be sleep for real. Like can't wake up. Head knocker, you know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I mean?
You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Say less. You
Y'all know
know
what I
Esco.
mean? You feel me, pimpin'?
That is
We
the
in the building, we
young.
unwrap, we unwind, we out here doing it,
Y'all
we
know what I
getting it in, you
mean?
know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
That's
yeah,
that
we out
young
here doing
Nino.
the
That's
thing.
that young Nino Esco.
Nino Esco. You know what I'm
All right.
saying?
So
Yes, sir.
we here in the building. It's unwrapped. So we like to
Yes,
take
sir.
rap and unwrap it and see what it's all about. And
Right?
we got the young superstar headed to the top right now, young
Uh-huh.
Nino Esco. You know, I don't know. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I can say that I'm a engineer, producer, artist slash composer, as you can say.
Okay, okay.
Um, I don't know, man. I'm just a jack of all trades, as you can say. Can't really
You have
categorize
any
myself in one thing. You know, I do everything. Shoot, I know how to
amongst
shoot videos. I do photography. I know how to make clothes. I can, do it all, man.
what
One
is your
stop shop.
favorite? What is your favorite?
What's my favorite?
Like if of the activities you're involved in, what really keeps your juices going? Like, man, I could do that.
Engineering.
Engineering.
Yeah, man, big time. It definitely keeps the mind stimulated. With rapping and beat producing and stuff like that, you'll have beat blocks and you'll have time periods where you'll be frustrated because you can't make a beat, and
Right.
you could be the best beat maker, but you can have times where you don't make no beats. But with engineering, man, it's just always just fresh new content and just
Word.
stuff always coming, and then that'll just inspire. That just keeps me inspired. Always recording new people, always recording my clientele and stuff like that, and they always inspire me to just keep on going. Even when it comes to just like the beats selection that they pick out, to the way that they like the rhyme schemes, the flows that they do. It's just everything, and even down to just the mixing that I do. Because what I do is I don't like to just I don't like to have like a specific way I like to mix. I like to just start from scratch and then just mess around and just create and experiment with different plugins, and then
Word.
however it comes out, hey, that's how it comes out, man. But
So
just
What
where
is
know it's
your
gonna be fire. It's not gonna be
right,
no
right?
bullshit. No,
You
no
ever
where
find
basura, all right?
yourself engineering and music outside of your comfort zone? Like, okay, a lot of time if you involved in like a urban music, hip hop type music, or maybe R&B, soul, something with this bass funk type level.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you ever like engineered a rock band or
Yeah.
yeah?
I've engineered a few like alternative like rock artists. I've engineered like mariachis and like bandas and stuff like that. I've mixed bands before.
Did you enjoy the
Um,
challenge to do something different?
excuse me.
Did you enjoy that challenge to do
Oh
something
yeah, it's
different?
always dope to have a bunch of live instrument and just people
Oh, yeah,
all together at once.
it'd be kind of it's dope to have all that shit under your belt, right? Just to right, Brian, like
Yeah,
Good King, it,
yeah,
to have all
that's
those types of
important.
different experiences under your belt. But I got a question for you, Mr. Nino.
Yes,
Where,
sir.
where you based out of, and what is your background like? What do you what where does this all come from?
Well, it all started back when. Nah, but
Nah, but
it definitely
If we had to
it
ask a
definitely is
question
one
right
of
now,
those it
if we
definitely
had
is
to
one
ask
of
a
those
question right now,
stories, man.
what is on your playlist right now?
right.
On your playlist, what's on your playlist right now? Because that'll give people a pretty good understanding, maybe, of the type of engineer you are, the type of producer you are, the type of things you know. Because a lot of us as producers, myself and Good King, we listen to a variety of different music. We're not pigeonholed into anything in particular.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Go ahead.
Um, right now my playlist is just a lot of my homies, man. I'm not really into the music right now. It's all sound the same. There's nobody knows how to be themselves anymore. Everybody likes to piggyback and like to just, be the next person. Like
Right.
Yeah,
that's,
we got something
and
else.
that's what's killing the game right now is that nobody knows how to be themselves. And
Ah,
there's a lot of copycats and a lot of one-hit wonders and I don't like listening to that type of stuff because then it's just gonna feed into me because that'll be the type of influences that I'll be listening to. So I like to just listen to a lot of like my music, my homies music. I like to listen to a lot of underground music, listen to a lot of hip hop, a lot of jazz, a lot of R&B, a lot of soul, a lot of like to be like exact with like the R&B like 60s to like early 2000s.
okay.
Mainly like 60s to 70s cuz like, that was like the best time for music, but
And you look pretty young, so like you don't have to tell everybody your age, but I mean, for a young person to say that they have that kind of range, you know what I mean?
you
Like,
got an old soul with a young
It's
body.
impressive. It's
okay,
impressive.
Yeah,
It's
I
definitely
just turned
impressive.
23 for everybody. I ain't that old, man.
No, no, it's very impressive because like as a musician, some people could get heavily involved in their music, so they're just mainly listening to what they're doing. So I think it is important to feed yourself with other outlets, other information, other music, other material, other thoughts, so that you
Yeah,
can.
I definitely listen to it, but just not like that. I'll
Mm,
listen to it. I always check every Fridays. I always check what's new, what's hot.
mm,
I stay up till the ass crack of dawn and listen to every album, every song
mm,
that has dropped, that has come out. May not have it on my, I may pick out a couple songs or
yeah,
an album that I really like, but other than that,
yeah,
I just like listening to my music, man. I like to critique my
yeah,
music I'm on like, what really inspired me was this Kanye documentary, man, because I'm really going in his footsteps right now, so I can really relate to everything that he's going through right now, to
yeah,
being like an outcast, to being blackmailed in the industry, to just a whole bunch of stuff. So it's just like I really like to listen to my music because as cocky as it may seem, I feel like there's nobody hotter than me, bar for bar, to flows, to everything, man. I really get down with it. I make a lot of party music and a lot of like just turn music because that's just the my age. That's what's hot right now. But hey, just knowing the vote, I got some real shit that I be spinning. I got hella bars, and I really think that I'm really unorthodox when it comes with my flows and when it comes to
yeah.
shit that I say. But
What's
that's
your
just me.
process like? Like, what's your process? Like, do you like to write first and then find the
Yeah,
beat to
I
make?
grew up off writing. Always was always the one to be like, you have to write, you have to do everything. But lately I've been on the freestyle, doing the bar for bar, and it's actually become
Mm,
really dope because I've been kind of on like my Juice World type
okay.
flow where like I'll open the dictionary and I'll go and I'll pick a I'll make my first rhyme for like for the song, and then from there I'll look for that word and I'll go in the
Mm,
dictionary and I'll find a bunch of words that rhyme with that word. And what I'll do is I'll pick each word, right? But what I'll
mhm,
do is I'll make sure that word has to do with the song, and it has a meaning to do with the song. So I pick each word out while I freestyle, and I make like I'll make like a scenario or something, because like nowadays it's like nowadays kind of like a storytelling now. It's kind of going back into the storytelling with rapping. So
okay.
I
That's
just
good.
I like to get real crazy, and get real experimental. I like to challenge my brain and stimulate my brain. You could
Yeah.
freestyle, but
That's what's up.
you could be doing jibber jabbing. You could just be saying anything, but to
Yeah.
actually pick a word and to actually sit there and try to really come up with something off that one word,
Right.
and then to try to flip it, and then to pick another word, you know what I'm saying, and then bring it back to the, how I go.
Yeah. So, do you like to write on the beat, or you write like whenever the thought hits
It's kind of like, as of right now, it's kind of like a whatever comes, but I like to, like I said, I like to keep it into the topic that I'm talking about, and I like to keep it like kind of like a story of like all my songs have a meaning and a story to it.
you?
I could be
Okay.
talking about just like kind of like a
Are they built
just
off
kind of like
individual
a story
songs?
about somebody, or it could be my
Right.
story or whatever.
So
But I just like to always have a context.
so it's built off experience and
Yeah, experience, and then just stuff like that. So I always like all my songs to have context into it.
hey, well, let's be very careful because there's motherfuckers out there that are doing bids right now by spitting on experience. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? The feds
I
are
ain't talking
watching.
about that type of experience.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, there's all types of experiences. Like, that's one thing I appreciated about when I was young in hip hop. It really was just, if you could make me think, if you had something that brought a thought to me.
Yeah,
So,
I just talk
so
about growing up in Chicago, man. It's crazy out here. And from
right,
being 23 to experiencing and seeing and to going through the stuff that I've been through, a lot of 23-year-olds don't go through this type of stuff, especially being in a city that's been glorified to just like a bunch of nonsense. I like to just talk about it, and my personal trauma and stuff, PTSD stuff that I've been through, and just stuff like that.
okay. So, do you have any projects you currently working on?
Excuse me.
You got any personal projects like you working on for like
Yeah.
consolidated, like what you might call an album? I don't even know if that's relevant now
I
today.
say I dropped the EP 2 years ago, but I took it down because I felt like it wasn't like what I wanted my first EP
Why?
like
Why? Why?
mixtape to be.
Why is that? Why would you? Why would you? In your mind, in your thought process, just out of curiosity, because you're young,
Hmm.
and the thought process right now with music and streaming is keep everything that you uploaded uh, to SoundCloud or whatever, because once you gain traction, that people are able to go back, and maybe the stuff that you go back and that you're thinking, because you're meticulous on what you're doing, that when they go back, they hear things that you didn't hear, that they find more stimulating than the shit you're doing now, because it happens all the time.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely have it all. I have always have everything on there. I don't delete anything. I just have it locked up for right now. Um,
Okay, I
I'm
see.
I'm just very, I guess, back to like, I guess you could say Kanye, just like I'm just very like you said, meticulous with my stuff, and I don't like to give out bullshit. Maybe everybody else likes to give out bullshit, but I like my stuff to be very, very top of the notch. Like, just I want to give you a beautiful like work of art. Like, how I see my music is it's like a work of art. You know, I'm a
Nah,
true
I,
artist. Like
I I saw what you did
I'm a
there.
true artist, man. I
I
really
saw
like
what you
do
did
all of
there.
this. So I when it comes even the videos, like my videos to the outfits to everything, it's all art. Like it's just to me, it's just one big masterpiece that I just like to give. You know, just like an artist would like a painting and stuff. You know, just I like to paint a picture. You know,
Exactly.
I like to make even when it comes to the engineering and everything. I want you to be able to hear everything. I want you to be able to hear the beat, to hear the lyrics, to the flow, to the visuals, to everything.
I mean, you don't go wrong there. That's one of the things I was talking to Heat about. Like one of the lines I take out from Dr. Dre rhyme. He said, "I'm still taking my time to perfect the beat." Like you made
Mm-hmm.
time. He told you it's a process
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
to making good music. Like
Oh
we
yeah.
could throw out demo stuff like me. We could make a demo in 2 hours and it would be something somebody would want to listen to. But
Right.
at the same time, if you take the time to master and put your all your creative processes to their fullest extent, then
Mm-hmm.
chances are you are going to line more closely with a classic. You know what I'm saying? So
That's the
I
key
agree
thing
with you.
is that I want my music to last. I don't want it to just be something that's just in the moment. I want my music to actually last for people to enjoy for years and generations, you know.
That's what's up. That's
Well,
what's up.
where does that type of work ethic come from? Where does that type of thought process come from? What drives you to be focused like that? Like what is the inner thought? What drives you to be focused like that? Because you're 23, as you said, and being a 23-year-old, there's a lot of shit out there. You know what I mean? You in the city, Chicago. There's a lot of shit. Things could be happening. Things are going on. What drives? What is it that says to you, this is what I want to do, and I want to make these masterpieces. I want to do these things. I want to be the next Kanye. I want to be that fucker that changes the game, like as you said.
Yeah.
I
So
guess I would ask, does it feel like work to you? Does that feel like work to you? Does this music feel like work to you, or is this just a
yeah, this is
natural
my job, man.
process?
This is how I make my money. It's my living, you know. This is what I do. You know, I tell people all the time, you know, some people take it as a joke, but this is something I've been doing all my life, you know. Been doing this since I was 9 years old, you know. My whole family, everybody's from been musicians to man, you name it. It just runs in my family, man. I'm real life cut from a different cloth, you know. Some people don't understand that, but you know, for those who know, bro, I'm cut from a different cloth, and you know, and I'm shit. My pops, man, for real. I say it all the time. I said it in a few of my raps, man. I learned this shit, man. Mindset of a hustler, nigga. I get this from my fucking pops. You feel me? Yeah, this shit's real, bro. It's
That's
just
what's
this
up.
shit's it's in me. I didn't,
Nah,
you know, I didn't choose it. It's in me, you know. And I just, you know,
like air.
Key
You
words
I'm a
right
real
there.
life hustler. I
He
gotta
said
get it.
he didn't choose it. It's in him, and a lot of people, and I think a lot of rappers and young rappers nowadays, they just jump on a certain. You know, I'm not hating on nobody, but I just know that like the flow of how the internet is and how shit is, and people are not. They don't necessarily or have had to put in the work. You know, like us old school heads, you and I, Good King. And they don't understand the process sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm listening to young Nino Esco right there, and it seems like, yeah, the kid got his head on his shoulders. Quite possibly, maybe he is the next Kanye. I don't know. I mean,
Definitely, I'm gonna be bigger than Kanye. It's just, you know, takes time, man. I know I can't rush it. Everything takes time. And man, listen, if the creator wants me to be the next person tomorrow, then I'm gonna be the next person tomorrow. If he wants me to be the next one in a couple years, hey, I'm gonna be the next one in a couple years. But all I know is my focus right now is to keep doing what I'm doing, man. I'm not looking at nobody ahead of me. None of that. I'm just focused on me and what I
right.
gotta do. And shit, motherfuckers trying to provide for their family. Everybody know how that go. So shit, you know, just gotta stick to it. House, everybody got their little bumps in the roads. You know, I can't say I'm the perfect. I'm just focused. Nah, I have my little bumps in the road, me steering off and shit. But at the end of the day, I know I know what I came here for, and I know what my focus is and what I gotta do And I know if I want to be the next Kanye, I gotta stick to my plans and gotta stick to my what you call it um
Come on, man.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I'm over here preaching, but yeah, man,
right,
I ain't trying to
right.
do too much, but y'all know what I mean, man.
So
For
you
everybody
on
that's
any
listening and
social
stuff.
media platforms? You got any
Yeah, I definitely have yeah, I have 2 songs that just officially dropped. Um Juice just dropped like a month or two ago, and then Addict just dropped last week. I got another song called Geek coming out March 20th. I got a video that just dropped about maybe 3.5 weeks ago on YouTube. It's doing pretty good. Got like almost 2K views. Decent for my first video to be out. Pretty good. No promotion or nothing. Just
That's
off of
what's
the
up.
strength of people fucking with my music.
That's what's up. No, real talk. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. But it's just small baby steps.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of I'm very like I said, man, I'm very known in the industry, but I'm an underdog, and I've been very pushed to the side and blackballed. So I
Yeah.
just people know
Wait,
who
wait,
I
wait,
am.
wait, 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 wait. So blackballed is a specific word and term in the music industry. And if
Hmm.
you say you blackballed, man, you gotta know like specific who blackballed you. You're young. You're 23. How can you be blackballed at 23?
Because I rejected a few deals that had happened a while back, and a few in the A&Rs got into it with a few A&Rs, and they just how that goes in the industry, man.
Yeah.
They want the kid, man. I just shoot the Addict song that I just dropped. They wanted the new song that I just dropped, Addict. Shoot, a few A&Rs hit me up because they wanted to buy the song off me for some artist that's out right now. But I told them no because they offered me way too low, and I told them and it's not
Listen,
that.
listen,
They
listen.
better recognize who you're talking to for real, for real.
But wait, wait, wait. I will say this: ghostwriting pays quite well.
Not what they was talking about though.
It depends on the points. It depends on points. You have to understand what
They
points.
wasn't the points and the money wasn't even looking right. So can't even go like that. I know my worth.
I don't know, Ryan. What do you think about that? Good King. What do you
I
think about that?
mean, honestly,
You got to know your
being
worth, man.
being an
For
artist
people out
myself,
there that's
right.
starting, you got to know your worth. I didn't mean to cut you off, Good
Being an
King, but you
artist
got to know your
myself, I
worth.
always wanted to be in control of my music. I always paid attention to those that came before me, people like Muddy Waters, people like Little Mitten, people like old John Lee Hooker. Them people used to come and sell their song for $20. You know what I'm saying? Like Muddy Waters used
Well,
to
we're not
sell
talking
himself
about
out.
that.
So no, it's a purpose for what I'm saying. They
Yeah,
used to sell themselves out
it's
for
always a purpose.
Cadillacs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They would lose the benefit of their art, them being able to get the shine for the art they produce. Like I never wanted to puff nobody else up. I never wanted to write something that I made to make somebody else look good.
Maybe
Right.
when I hit my accolades and my and a few more of my achievements, then I'll go into the ghostwriting for people. But as of right now, can't nobody buy no song off me. I don't care how much you ask for.
I don't know,
I
man.
think
They say there's a price. There, everybody's got a price.
I
Every
can't sell my soul. I don't know about these other people, but I can't sell my soul. I don't care the price. You
well,
can't. Sorry. I know my worth, and I
that's
know
honorable. That's honorable.
people know I got that. People know I got that touch. So I got that sauce. I can't give it to them. I mean, they can get a little, but they always get lost in the sauce. So I can't.
uh, I definitely can appreciate that because like I said, I always look how hard some of these artists fight just to get control of their music. Like we've been knowing Snoop Dogg all these years, and he just now got the rights to the Chronic album. So you know what I mean.
He
So
didn't get
just
the rights to
now,
the Chronic album.
huh?
He
Yes,
just
he
not.
did. Yes, he did. Part of the deal is he got rights to the Chronic album, he got rights to his first album, and he got rights to the Above the Rim soundtrack. So these
That's why he came out. Why that's why he came out with the
First of all,
new
let me tell you about that Above the Rim
that
soundtrack.
new album that he came out. That
I
was like
was
the Doghouse one or
I
whatever.
was legitimately in LA living in these condos and was working with all of these motherfuckers that were, but I was the only time producer in the building, and they were working on that goddamn soundtrack, bro, on God. And then when I got my contract, they were still working on it, and Bobcat was in at the crib.
Bobcat in the fact,
Yeah, Bobcat. You know Bobcat. He was in the. He was,
LLDJ,
huh?
LLDJ.
No. Bobcat, the producer.
Yeah, LL. You said Bobcat is
Nah.
a
That's
DJ.
a different nigga.
Okay. Then
Yeah, no,
speaking
I'm
of
talking
things,
about. Yeah, no. He's the one that did like the Method Man and Red Man shit.
they might be the same person, man. We have to look at them.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even fucking know. But the nigga was there. There was a group called Sultry that just got signed to Motown. There was shit. Let me remember who all used to be there. But they had this fucking community of it was in LA. It was condos, but it was like gated condos, right?
Right.
There was nothing but artists there. The girl who played fucking on Color Purple, I forget
We just talking about him. No.
No, I'm talking about the girl. No. Listen, the girl who played Whoopi's little sister when they were little lived there too. Like there was just actors and shit like every day.
Right,
And
right.
when I got my first contract, man, and it was all producers that used to be in that particular condo. And I went in there, I was like, yo, peep this out. It was a Gangsta Boogie Productions with Jesse Saunders. And Bobcat told me, he said, look, sign it. Fuck it. And I'm gonna make a point to this in a second. He said, sign it, fuck it. Because back in those days, we were talking about shit, the 90s, bro. Like it was hard to get in the game. It was 10 times hard, 1,000 times harder than it is now.
Right.
And then to be a producer too, you had to go in and show you knew how to do shit, regardless of whatever they had there. You a producer? Right. Well, then here, this is what we got. Fucking do something. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, he told me, he said, sign it, bro. But when you sign this contract, make sure these motherfuckers let you have all access to the studio, go in there and learn every goddamn thing, soak up the motherfucking game, because the contract sucks and it's a piece of shit contract. You know, and he basically told me, he said, but sign it, but take advantage of it. Use it as a doorway. You know what I'm saying? So you end up being like us and being on soundtracks and shit like that. And that's what I did. And I used to give that nigga Jesse Saunders hell. I would show up at 2 a.m. at his. Hey, bro. Let's go. But he lived in Universal City, and he had a 3-story condo, and at the very top was the studio. But part of the contract was I needed to, like, I could have full access. And so that was the part that Bobcat said, like, yeah, make it hell for him. Go in there, because he's going to be sleeping. Yeah. Go in there and do everything.
So with that story right there, you're talking about you had to sign a contract just to get in the game. But the benefit of today's generation is Nino Esco don't have to get on the BS chitlin circuit. He can go take his initiative in his own hands.
But you see, now here's the thing though with that. Here's the downside to that, is that nowadays these record labels don't want to just pick up any other artist and make them into a big superstar now. You got to have a full, you already got to be popping. And what they do is they
Exactly.
take the popping artists and just make them more popping.
Right. So your ground game got to be strong. So with that being said, what's some of your teammates out there?
What happened?
Yeah. What's some of your teammates? Like you were saying, you and your people, you be listening to y'all. So who's your partners? Who's your partners in the game?
Man, my partners in the game right now, Motive, Sonato, YB, Redencion, BBE, Big A. We got this young, hot 14-year-old artist named Chi-Town Mo. Cold 14-year-old. Something you wouldn't even expect to come out of a 14-year-old. Shit, overseas, Kato, hottest out of Chicago right now. Kato, if you know, look him up. Kids hot fire. Um, shoot, fucking I don't know, bro. I can keep going on with a whole bunch of
All
lists
right.
of underground
So
artists that's buzzing right now. That we're all buzzing right now, but just as like as just as, I guess an explanation and reference of artists, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
so
I don't
let
really
me.
listen to mainstream artists like that unless it's like some of my select few favorites that I like. But other than that, I just listen to underground artists or
So if you had to put
local artists and stuff.
together, if you had to put together a real, you about to shoot out the door. You got a 4 song playlist. What's they gonna be? 4 songs.
Not even
Not
gonna lie to
not
you.
you, not you include like some of your
Ah!
people. You know what I'm saying? You put look. You
You
could
can't
put
put
one. Look,
yourself
you
in
could
this
put
shit.
look. You could put one of your songs in. You got to be
No,
fair.
no,
Alright, one of
no,
my
no, no,
okay.
no. Don't cuddle him. No, we ain't put no none of your songs and none of your homies' songs.
Alright, okay,
Make
I
this
bet.
difficult. None of your homies' songs. Nobody you know. Yeah,
Four
that part.
song playlist.
If we're talking mainstream artists,
Nah, we
Whatever.
talking about
Like you,
your
you about to
playlist.
get pumped. You about to
right,
pump.
you
Get
said
pumped.
right. So you said not me or my homies. So who am I listening to? It's right. So only it has to be mainstream artists now. Because I don't
Yeah, go ahead.
or so and there's some underground artists too, I guess. Okay, so this underground artist named Jay's IAYZE. Dope how he spelled it. He's dope.
First of all, time out. Don't be giving no niggas no props on this platform right now. We don't even know who they are. Don't be throwing this shit out there like that.
You just asked me who's on my playlist. I'm trying to
You
give
ain't
you
got to
the name
spell
of
him
No, I
out.
said 4 song playlist. So you got to name the
But he can't
song.
spell him out. He just say his name. Don't spell him out and be
All right.
hashtagging and do nothing. He ain't paying us.
All right, shit. Jay's Travis Scott,
Okay.
uh Yeet, Jay Dilla and
Dilla.
Young Thug.
That boy pulled a Jay Dilla out his ass.
All right, that's all right.
Who'd he say? Who'd he say before Jay Dilla?
Travis Scott.
I said Jay's, Travis Scott, Yeet, Jay Dilla and Young Thug. That's who will be on my playlist.
Okay. Now, if you had an old school playlist, what would it be?
Old school playlist. Shit. If I was bumping old school playlist, it would be some Jay Dilla, some fucking shit, Black Milk, MF Doom,
Oh,
and Gangstar.
It's something about Gangstar. Like Guru was just a guy that could put
I
together
love Gangstar and Guru, man.
songs. Like
Funny story
he
too.
wasn't trying to kill you with no verses. Like he had a concept. He stuck with the concept. He'll give you 3 verses. He constantly put out songs. Like if you listen to the stuff he did with the Jazzmatazz stuff,
oh
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
even with Premier, where he would Angie
Watch the
Stone, he would,
closing doors.
you know what I'm saying? He
Watch
would
the closing
I ain't gonna
Erica
lie.
Badu.
At that
Yeah,
time, bro, nobody was fucking with Premier and Guru.
yeah.
Nobody was fucking with them.
Actually, It was some people, but they like showbiz and
On that
everything.
type of level, no.
Yeah,
So wait a minute. He was gonna say something before you said anything. He said, "Actually, a gangstar." And what was your story you were gonna say?
Yes, I was just saying it's a funny story with the Gangstar. It's just a biased opinion on Gangstar because I really fucks with my boy Heavy, RP. But yeah, man, shit. Just when I was little, shit, I got in trouble in school, and motherfuckers was tired of whooping me and shit. So they said, "All right, you want to be a little badass? Here's Gangstar just to get a rep. You got less than 24 hours to memorize this whole fucking song." And I said, I bet. I said, they said it. And if you fuck up one word, you're going to get your ass beat. You know what I did? Memorize that whole motherfucking song, top to bottom. They try to get me turn the song, the whole song off. I'm hitting that shit bar for bar. Who's going to get a whooping? Not me. But yeah, man, it's just a little.
That might have been your inspiration to not get a woman. I mean, that probably would have been my inspiration.
Hey, that's a lot.
And it just helped too with just like learning how to just, I think that was just another little like knowledge thing too that Pops did just to help me, with like learning how to memorize shit and getting it down packed like that. I think it was another little one of his little testers that he always gives me.
Right. I had a similar story, not similar, but not necessarily myself in my youth. Like when I was young, Eric B. and Rakim was the thing.
Woo!
Eric B. and Rakim, they came out with a new album. They came out with Follow the Leader. And when Follow the Leader came out, it was on the radio. We didn't even have the sets, cassettes, albums, nothing yet. It was on the radio. So I sat by the radio with my Memorex and taped the song. And then when I caught the song, I caught it so clean that, man, that whole night I played it over and over and over again. So I knew the lyrics down pat. So when I came to school the next day,
he was the next spitting that shit.
It's a lifetime mission, vision of prison. All right, listen. In this journey with the journal, on the journal list. Am I eternal or eternal list? I was on it, boy. You know what I'm saying? It took the lyrics already. Like
quick story. quick crazy story. So I come back from Switzerland, and I was keyed in with Tommy Boy Records, right? And they send me a demo of Das Effects. They want effects. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm visiting my brother in DC. I let him hear the shit. We both going nuts, right? She's going straight bananas listening to this shit. We memorized this shit like within fucking hours, right?
Yeah.
A couple days later, we go to the club. And for whatever reason, I tell the guy, I'm like, yo, play this shit. Ain't nobody ever heard this shit. Play this shit. I go to the DJ in DC, bro. This is a true story. The nigga thought it was us. And me and my brother. He's like, y'all gonna perform it? And I was just kind of like, fuck it. Nobody knew. So they cleared the dance floor. The DJ's like, this is a brand new group. I was like, oh shit. Got goosebumps. You know what I mean? Like I'm over here like, this ain't us. But they cleared the dance floor, bro. And we lip synced the motherfucking song. And everybody thought it was us.
Dope.
Real shit. We're out there. Bum skitty bum, huh? I got the
You ain't never
side by side, like just going crazy. The crowd went fucking nuts. They went fucking absolute bananas. Bitches, everything, niggas, everybody was on our tip after that. You know what I mean? I said tip. That's old school shit. Yeah, that shit was crazy, and it wasn't even our shit.
Now you understand why my man don't want to ghostwrite for nobody. Because imagine how they felt when Das Effects came through.
And the people came out. They was like, that ain't them.
All right.
Ass niggas.
They stole their song. They bought they, you know how the industry is. They bought their song from them.
But that was a moment. That was a moment. I'm telling you. It was fire as fuck. It was fire as fuck. But shout out to Das Effects and Eric Sermon, man. Didn't mean to do it, man. You can blame Tommy Boy for that. You can blame the DJ in DC for that shit, man. Because that motherfucker says, yo, and I was like, he's all, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. It shit better be dope. And he played it in his headphones for a second and was like, oh shit. And I was like, yeah. And my brother's right behind me, like, shit.
So Nino Esco, what you got coming up next?
Sorry guys, I'm eating a Jolly Rancher, but got a music video coming out soon. I say in the next few months. I like to take my time on my videos. The Attic video took 4 months to shoot.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah, I like to make movies, man. I don't like to just shoot videos. I like to take scenes from movies and incorporate them into mine. So that takes time.
Have you premiered it yet? Have you released it yet?
Excuse me?
Have you premiered it yet? Have you released it?
Yeah, it's on YouTube right now. Nino Esco, Attic featuring Motive.
What's your YouTube tag? What's the YouTube tag?
Give all your information out.
I have my YouTube's Nino Esco, or Nino Escobar. You know, Nino Esco is just short for Nino Escobar. So you can find me on SoundCloud, Nino Esco. You can find me on Apple Music, Nino Esco. But for some reason, I have to call Apple Music because they have it put it down as Nino and Esco. For some reason, I don't know why they have to change that. Pretty much everything's Nino Esco or Nino Escobar. Yeah, like I said, I got another video coming out. Geek, the song I'm gonna drop on March 20th. I'm gonna shoot that video. I'm gonna shoot that video probably in like April. I'm shooting another music video next week for Juice that I just dropped. Let me think. After I drop Juice, I'm gonna drop probably another song in like the next month. Just drop singles for now. Got a mixtape coming up. It's gonna be real dope, something different, something real crazy, very different. A lot of different vibes on there. Nothing too different. It's gonna be a little bit of trap, a little bit of 80s theme music, and a little bit of hip hop, boom bap. I don't know. You never know what'll be on there. I like to experiment and be different. I don't like to just keep myself on one thing.
All right.
So I don't know, man.
That's cool.
Just stay on the lookout for it. Got a lot of hot shit coming up.
Definitely. Everybody's gonna stay on the lookout for it. But listen, excuse me. Before we go, make sure you let everybody know how to contact you, how to find you, give all your information. So, how can somebody find Nino Esco, and how can they find all that great music and that young Yeezy in the making?
He just named most of his social media.
Yeah, all my stuff. My name's Nino Esco, Nino Escobar. You can find me on Instagram, Nino Esco __.
See?
Find me on Facebook, Nino Esco. Find me on YouTube, Nino Escobar, Nino Esco. You can find me on Twitter, Nino Escobar. Pretty much everything's Nino Esco.
All right, that's what's up. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I wish you all the luck.
Pleasure talking to both of you guys too, man.
Yeah, we some old heads with gray hair and shit. We don't know what the fuck we talking about.
Nah, y'all OGs, man. You gotta listen to y'all. We have to listen to the OGs, man.
Nah.
They already been through everything we going through right now, so gotta listen to them. If not, you're gonna be a dickhead out here.
All right. Anything you want to say, our good king?
Nah, it was a pleasure, do the interview, get more acquainted with Nino Escobar and his music. Definitely gonna look that up, gonna look up his playlist so I can be more acquainted. Because you know what I'm saying, if you make good music, I gotta feel like your taste in music should be good too. So somebody that you might suggest, might enlighten me to some
Mm-hmm.
stuff I
I'm
wasn't
Yeah,
looking
and
hey,
at.
that's
You know
that's
what
the
I'm
thing
saying?
with my music, man, is that you don't gotta like it. I mean, I gotta like the lyrics, but if you listen to it, it's a good constructed song. It's just all around. You can't go wrong. Like you can. It's not. None of my songs are gonna be trash. Even if you don't like it, you're still gonna bump it because it's a feel good song or it got a little groove to it.
That's what's up. That's
that's
what's
what's
up.
up.
That's what's
Well, it's
up.
been a pleasure talking to you, Nino Escobar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nino Esco, I should say. And once again, he can be reached at Instagram at Nino Esco, or is it underscore?
Underscore.
Okay.
All together.
And your Facebook is Nino Escobar,
Mm-hmm.
and Twitter and all that. So everything is Nino Escobar.
Yeah,
Everything's the
search
same.
him out on
Uh,
all social media
yep.
as Nino
SoundCloud.
Escobar.
On all.
But for me personally, because I got a bad memory, what was that video you was telling me it took 4 months to
Yes,
film?
it's the video is Nino Escobar, Addict,
Hold
featuring
up.
Motive.
I can play that motherfucker right now. Hold up.
Oh,
I can play
uh,
that. Look, I can look it
let's
up.
get a sample of it if we
Yeah, get a
could.
little
If we
sample of
could
that,
do
man.
that.
Let me see if I can.
We're gonna have to play. We're
Shot by
gonna
the
whip.
best of the best in the city right now.
No doubt.
Shout out
Shit.
my boys, Red Tape District, man.
Mhm.
Shout out my boy Zay. Shout out my boy Gaucho. Shout out my boy Nico. Shout out my boy Ozzy, man. If it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be no beautiful video, man. They really put their foot in that shit.
All right. Hold on. Let me go screen two. Hold on. No. Hold
You
on.
should see it. I'm the first. It's the first video that pops up.
No, hold on. Relax. I'm.
Search my name. I'm the first person that pops up
Hey, relax.
on all platforms.
Get at him so you know how it feel.
Look. I'm about to.
That's beats, man. That's beats, man. You sharing the wrong thing.
I know.
But I'm super impressed that you done got this far.
I don't even know what that means, bro.
That's beats, man.
Oh yeah. Hold up. Let me quit that and let me just because I would love to share that for the people out there. You know, we ain't got nobody watching right now, but it don't matter because that means they will watch later.
They're gonna watch it later, man. It's 11. It's Thursday. People. It's
Ain't
Friday
nobody
Junior right now.
ain't concerned about it. You know what I'm
Yeah, it's
saying?
Friday Junior, man. I would.
Yes.
I would. You know, I'm in the house right now because I'm taking a break, man. I was just at the studio today, shoot, all day today from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So just taking a break, or else I'll be out right now at the
Hold up.
studio. At the studio.
All right, hold up. Okay, so the name of the song is what? Hold up.
It's Nino Escobar, Addict, featuring Motive. Motiv.
Hold up. Nino
Escobar.
featuring.
No, it's Nino Escobar, Addict, featuring Motive.
Use this, but
Damn, nigga, I don't know how to spell addict.
ADDICT.
I got it. Featuring Motive.
MOTIV.
Enter. Oh yeah, I see it right here.
First song that pops up.
Yep. Hold on. Let me share. We can you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Sorry, I had to rub my eye right quick.
Yeah, definitely be on the lookout for me, man. I definitely just got put into a few playlists on SoundCloud and not a SoundCloud, but a Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Music. So I'm definitely gonna be out here.
I got it. Hold on, you gotta give it a second.
I'm addicted, sipping codeine. 2 twin clocks, call it Zach and Cody. Family written right, but you know me. Bad bitch, fine as hell, she thinks she know me. She just a fan that love this police. Gotta watch my back, cause these niggas on me. You know what it is. You know that I'm tryna sit. Pull me the activist. It could be a bucket of trash. Tryna get hot like a blunt. You know this chocolate, eat this lamb. I just pick God for my sins. Yeah, you know this little bit shit free. And you know she tryna get it, tryna drop her to her knees. I'm off all these fucking drugs, no Jackie Chan, I ain't Chinese. No, I gotta get it back, cause you know this shit ain't free. I think I took one too many drugs right now, and I'm praying it don't take me. I'm trying to come down, but I'm trying to stay high like the trees. This chopper go and the shit kicking just like Bruce Lee. Let's say R.I.P. I'm off of this dope and these drugs, I'm a fiend. I'm an addict. I think I'm addicted, sipping codeine. 2 twin clocks, call it Zach and Cody. Family written right, but you know me. Bad bitch, fine as hell, she thinks she know me. She just a fan that love this police. Gotta watch my back, cause these niggas on me. Nose diving in the Cody. Hating when the bitches acting like she know me. Oh, don't ask too many questions, it's the police. Tripping off the red, feel like Big 40. Baby, you know what it is. I wanna fuck, no, I don't wanna kiss. You wanna know how I live, poppy appointment, and I'm gonna lift up. Pockets is blue with a Crenshaw. I wanna know where you been. You thought you had me, but baby, I've been gone. You ain't think it would be this hard. Are you proud of me? In this party of the night,
If you don't know, that's the scene from
Yeah,
Pulp
you
Fiction.
know. Yeah.
to be honest, I've been dying for some company. Ooh, it is on a mismatch. It's a pandemic time, but just get back. Took a shot at Henny just to bring me right back. I don't need nobody, cause I got my own back. I'm an addict. I think I'm addicted, sipping codeine. 2 twin clocks, call it Zach and Cody. Family written right, but you know me. Bad bitch, fine as hell, she thinks she know me. She just a fan that love this police. Gotta watch my back, cause these niggas on me.
Okay.
Yes, sir, yes,
Okay.
sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
That's what's
Okay.
up. That is what is.
What the fuck? Okay.
Man, I say I get out a salute. That's what's up,
Hey.
man.
Hey.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, man. Big
Very,
things
very,
coming, man. Just
right,
staying focused and locked in, man.
right, very quality. I mean, that great video, great image,
Man, yeah, that was awesome.
great direction. Like that was a. I appreciated the
I like to make
artistic.
art, you know. Like I said, I like to make
Exactly.
art, you know. I don't like
Right.
to just give out bullshit. I like to shit that's gonna stick. You gonna like that shit. You gonna be like, damn, that's a good ass song. And it's talking about real shit in the song too. So, you know, if you know, may not be the drug, may not be what I'm talking about, but just hey man,
Mm.
if you an addict,
No, that's the thing about
you an
music.
addict, you an addict, and you know, and you gonna
Hey,
feel
the
that
thing
shit.
about music, you can be addicted to anything in life. You know what I'm saying?
Anything in life, that's what I'm saying.
And
It's
people's
an addict.
perception,
I'm an addict. Yeah.
the basis of music is like this. You know, when people hear it, regardless of however you put it together, a person's perception of how they hear it may take them to a place.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a relationship, it could be whatever, it could be
Yup. That's what
a
I'm
ton of
saying.
different things. It doesn't necessarily have to be drugs because that song has a lot of feeling to it, in my opinion. And could take somebody that probably might be in a certain place and
that's
take
definitely
them
what
out
it
of that
is.
place. You know what I'm saying? Take them out of that place by like, just that the vibe. But that's
like, damn, I'm not the only one going through it. That's my
yeah.
thing, is because one point was the addict at one point, and you just had to overcome that and shit. So that's this type of song that I just wanted to make for them people that's going through shit.
Great
All
video.
my shit got meaning and stuff too.
Great video. Shout out to whoever shot that video, man. That's a great video.
Yeah.
Good concept. Good. It just looked dope.
Got a good team behind me, man, for sure.
Great direction. I like some of the angles. I like some of the suspension moves. Really.
Oh yeah, we definitely was funny. Definitely for them high angles, we definitely dropped the camera a few times trying to get them angles.
That's what's up.
Almost lost our lives trying to get the right angle, but hey man,
I'll tell you what.
it was all worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. It's great talking to you, and it's great seeing a young person really taking the craft to another level and wanting and striving to be great in it and not just be in it just for the moment or for the money. So that's a beautiful fucking thing. Ryan, anything in closing?
Man, I just wish you well in all your endeavors. I hope you have the.
Appreciate it, man. Blessings.
I'm saying? You definitely. I think the end. Like, there's no real such thing as blackball, because at the end of the day, these people want money. So when your move is making money and your crowd is asking for you, them same ones that was pushing you back will be hitting your line left and right. You have to put them on pause. Like, talk to my man.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Definitely gonna be on that for sure. I appreciate that.
Last lesson. If there is a lesson to be learned, no one can blackball you except for yourself. The more you work, the harder you get, the harder you go at it, the more it's gonna happen. And I say that for like R.A. the Rugged Man. He was truly blackballed.
Yeah, no, he was for sure.
And for me, I put it on like RBG. Like, when you look at some of them Dead Preds do, one of the guy put the dollar bill on his back, and they got a skit where they say, "I am money." So how can you be blackballed when you are money? You are the commodity. Right. You are the gold that they're looking for. So they got to deal with you because you're the only dealer.
And here's the thing. And nowadays, no such thing as blackballing, because no one can blackball you because of the internet. So just keep striving. I will tell you and your guys, keep striving, keep going, keep doing. And don't let anybody fucking tell you anything fucking different. Just move. Constantly stay moving.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely stay on the move. I'm barely home, so that's why I'm enjoying my little time at the house right now, because I know shit, tomorrow is gonna be another busy day. So just gotta stay focused.
Word up. Well, it's been a beautiful one.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
This has been Unwrap once again.
Unwrap. This is the prelims. We give, what I'm saying.
Very first one.
Yes, sir. Moving.
Great.
Yes,
We're gonna call
him
great. The great Nino Esco. And so let's give you a shout out to that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And we're seeing him later. I'm pretty sure of it.
Oh yeah, you will for sure.
And I'd like to give a shout out to my guy before we dip off. The Good King. I keep saying the Good King, but I know it's Good King.
Right.
The motherfucking Martian.
Hey, Good King, the Good King. At the end of the day, it's all good.
Yes, sir.
I also like to give a shout out to Nino Esco for sharing his struggles, his moments, his things. I like to give a shout out to hip hop, man, because hip hop made us, and we are who we are because of it. Even the young generation is obviously they are who they are because of it. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I'm gonna do this before we head out.
Yep.
Because I gotta play something.
Yeah. Unwrap.
Yes, sir.
It's unwrapped, baby. All
Yes,
day, every
sir.
day.
Unwrap. Unwrap.
Y'all know the
Unwrap.
vibes.
Guys, peace. Salute.
Please.
Godspeed, baby. Godspeed.